In, breathe it in, the essence of Lemuria, your core, and then set your intention for healing this day. A healer as a healy and a healer. So set your intention as I call in the goddess light.
Aloha and welcome to the Honolulu Church of Light. Feel yourself, feel the world. And I feel some really, really strong energies of Christ. And so, e koma kua ilo ko kalani, e hoa no hia ko inoa, e hiki mai ko aupuni, e malama ia ko make ma ka honua nei, e liki me ia malama ia, makalani la, e hawi mai ia ma ko I keia la, I aina ma ko no nei la, e kala mai ho ia ma ko, I ka ma ko lawe hala ana. Me mako e kala nei ka poe lawe hala I ka mako. Mai ho'oku o ia mako I ho wali ia mai. E ho pākele no nei ia mako I ka ino. No ka mea. No ke aupuni. A me ka mana. A me ka ho'onani I a maulo aku. Amen. Amen. And now to my favorite part of our entire program. I get to bring to the floor our master healer, our pastor, someone who every single day goes around the world spreading healing light and love. I present to you Kahu Fred Sterling.
Good morning. Thank you for coming. Honolulu Church of Light welcomes you fully. A short prayer. I pray, God Creator, you hear my words and the words of Patty and Aldine and anybody that talked today. We know this much. You have the power to come to this surface right now and sit in a chair, any chair in a place. Your spirit body can sit any place, sit next to Patty or to Barbara or Joanne or anybody. Sit by Paul or Gail Jan, you know. Come in anytime, you know that, okay? Now, this gives me great pleasure, and I don't know who came up with this idea. They always give great ideas, and I sit back and say, no, I don't think so, I don't think so. And oh God, it works, okay? So we're doing a world of transferring the talk, the magic moments Peter called. But know this much, we got a great one today. She is beautiful, and she does a song, and we love her very much. Audine Brown.
No,
What?
you forgot your prayer.
He said it's a short prayer.
You
He
did?
said his prayer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's a short prayer.
You did.
Everybody, I got this nasty list.
I was killing them with the bowl. The bowl. Sorry,
Good job. Okay, Aldine, come up and wow the crowd.
Good morning, everyone. So here we are in the second month of this brand new year. And in February, I always think of that month as the month that we are harmonizing contrasting energies. So February is a number 2. And as a number 2, dualism, right? Black and white, good and bad, all of those things that are dualistic. What we want to do during this month of February is to balance it. If we go to the 10 principles, the number 2 is trust. And for me, I like to use that trust that the Creator's love surrounds us constantly. And what it does is it kind of reduces the fear that we feel like just as regular human beings. And so that's how I try to use the trust that we get from the 10 principles. Now, the other thing about February, which is kind of different, is we celebrate Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day is all about compassion, it's all about love, and it's about the heart. And if we factor into this whole concept of what can I do in February to be able to harmonize all of these contrasting energies, then we look at the heart. And there's a story about the heart that you might not know. In 1991, this fellow, his name was Andrew Armour, and it's kind of funny, this is an aside, it's A-R-M-O-U-R, but in French, if you take away that first R, it means love. And so here this man, this scientist, goes to the heart and he finds what he calls sensory neurites. Now it's known that in your brain you have neurons and neurites, and those are those thinking cells that allow you to think. But the brain is a polar organ. The brain has 2 sides, left and right, logic and artistic. And when you're thinking with your brain, what happens is all these feedback loops take you towards looking at ego, looking at logic, looking at ego, looking at logic. So actually your brain is a dualistic organ. So here we are in February, number 2, dualism. Your brain thinks in a dualistic fashion, but these 40,000 cells, more or less, that Mr. Armour found, it bypasses all of the feedback loops that your brain uses. What it does is, by itself, separate from the brain, it can go into the heart of the matter and help you solve it. It thinks, it learns, and it feels totally different from the brain. But you ask, now, how do I go and figure out how to get into this heart intelligence? Really easy. And I swear you know what to do. First thing you need to do is you need to create this environment of safety. And if we go back to the 10 principles and we go to number 2, the trust, and you bring that trust that the Creator's love constantly surrounds you, and then you slow your breath. You inhale for the count of 5, you lock your breath, you exhale through your mouth to the count of 5. And you do that 5 times. Now, doesn't this sound like something you know about? It's called prana breathing. So you can just check that off the list. I can do that. Okay. Number 2, you need to bring your attention to your heart. And how can you do that? You can put your 2 fingers on your heart. You can put your palm on your heart. You can put both your palms on your heart. And you focus on your heart. 3 and 4 is easy. You just ask your question and listen for the answer. So here we are in February. You have the opportunity to totally harmonize all of the contrasting energies of the month. It's a short month, but it is full of power. Enjoy.
You must be a gringa.
Yeah, I just sit down next time you used to do it. It's good. It's good. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, next week you'll have Sue. She wrote a picture. And then after that we'll have my green goddess. My personal assistant. No, she's not. She used to be, but now she's the one being assisted. Oops. Sorry. Then we'll go through it later on. I want to do this right now. I want to do a virtual hug. And I do virtual hugs. We do, one thing we're praying for here in this church, every day, every night, get out of this COVID problem and begin to give each other hugs, great hugs. And we don't always do it personally, but we know we've got to do, okay? So, virtual hug sounds like, and if you could close your eyes, close for just a minute, don't go to sleep. Close your eyes and take 5 breaths. 5 breaths. And then reach out to me and to your friends and to your family and give them a hug. And you know they want a hug. They want hugs. They want hugs. You know it. We all know we love hugs. And put your arms around them and hold them really tight. Keep breathing. Rub their back. That's a virtual from the Honolulu Church of Light. And it's into your arms and to your light. Thank you much. Okay? Okay. I'm going to do the 5-breath self-healing meditation. And we do this. Why do we do this? She did it. She did it. She did it. We all know we've got to do it. If you don't do it, I can't tell you what you're missing. But I can tell you this much. If you try it for like 30 days, well, that's too long. 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks? 2 weeks, and you don't miss one morning, one night. One at night, one in the morning. You do it every week, every day for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You'll be hooked. You'll be hooked. It's the best hook you've ever had. Because you could go from there, you start with just the basics of this conscious, and you put your hand on your head, and then you realize your head, well, why not do something else? Like I do. I said, beautiful, okay? Anyway, so try it. 2 weeks, all of you, try it 2 weeks. And tell me you didn't get it. I will never talk to you again. All right, let me reshape that. I will talk to you every day until you get it right. Okay. All right. So now, she always takes. Put your right hand on top of your head. Right there. Right, not that back. Right the front pack, and put the left over. And take a deep breath. Back a little bit. And like Aldine was talking, this right about here, right about there, you have the speech part of your brain. That's right where it is, right there. And go down and put your hand over it. Then go back, that's back, the fourth place, and go to the hippocampus, hippocampus. And take 5 breaths. And then go back to the hind brain, the back brain. And you know, for people my age, not all of you, not many of you as old as I am, but know this: you've had troubles with banging your head or anything, and it always takes a chunk out of this brain, little chunk, and you can start building it. You can build it right now by taking 5 breaths. Now we kind of a loop here, but we take your fingers, your pointer finger and your middle finger, and put it under the eye, and touch your eyeball. And then take 5 breaths. What happens if you maybe I made a mistake? I did 6. Doesn't hurt, no problem. Now go down to your heart, and this is really comforting. Not really all the stuff, but I cover my whole heart It's like this. Make sure you get all in the heart. Now go down to your stomach. Take a deep breath. Drop down to your bottom chakra. You have now completed a 5-breath self-healing meditation. Now you can do anything you want to do, because you're going to be sitting, hopefully you'll be laying in bed or laying in a nice comfortable chair, and you get, I did this thing on my front brain, because the front brain is so powerful, and from there it goes back, and I know this much, you can get feeling right now, okay? Trust, trust, trust. There's a thing on the Signature Cell Healing. They got this little box. You can get the 5 breaths. It's me, but sorry. I'm not sorry, but I wish it could be prettier. But know this much. I did this whole thing, just did the 5 breaths. But you can do anything, anything, as long as you do the 5 breaths, 5 spots. Why? Well, the brain, pretty simple. The eyes, really simple. The heart, my God, heart, the stomach, and then the bottom chakra. The bottom chakra? Yeah, bottom chakra. Now, do you want to grow, say you're 30 years, or 25, 30 years old, you want, I have time to this. Take the time today, and then when you get to be 50, 60, 70, 80, you don't have a bunch of problems in there. That's not bad, not bad, okay? Okay. I'm always afraid to do this. I want to call my wife. I'm going to call Patty.
There's a cure for that. It's called self-healing.
See, she can't stop. She can't stop. Okay, come on up. Come on up.
Kahu's healing message for today. Today is a 5-day in Lemurian numerology, Kira's Lemurian numerology. So, wow, we are just immersed in love. So take advantage of it. We still have another hour or so with us, the Hanu Teacher Light. Anyway, here is Kahu's message. I'm going to read an excerpt from the book, Signature Cell Healing, Awakening the Chromosomes of Youth and Vitality. This book is available on signaturecellhealing.com. It's like the Bible. You can read it numerous times and you always get something new from it. You know why? Because you have evolved. You have aged your soul. So when you read it again, it has a deeper meaning for you, and I can attest to that. Actually, all the books.
You said, like the Bible?
Yeah.
She's not comparing to the Bible, but I could tell you, if she said the Bible, you read it one time, you put it away. Well, if you read it every day, every other day, or every day, you'll get more information every time you get popped open. Okay? So, read the Bible. Okay.
Okay, so the excerpt from the Signature Cell Healing, Awakening the Chromosomes of Youth and Vitality. The atom is evidence of the third dimensional body process as well as of all things in the material world. When we break down atoms, you find quarks, which are held together by gluons. It occurred to me that these gluons, which are so powerful, might be in the essence of love. Can you? Wow. That just shook my whole four bodies. After all, love holds the universe together. Kahu Fred Sterling, Signature Cell Healing, Awakening the Chromosomes of Youth and Vitality. And he goes on to say, healing always focuses on love. Every cell in our bodies is compressed and surrounded by liquid, which vibrates at a higher frequency when we feel love. That is how we send our collective healing energies to you. If all four bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, are aligned, the vibrational frequency increases 4 times what is normally would have risen to. So we have a body receptive to light and energy. While we are in that state of awareness, every cell in our body vibrates, looking for anything that could use a little extra energy. So that is Kahu's healing message for today. But I have good news for all of you, okay? The whole year, 2021, is 5. The numerology is 5. So we can have a February month all year long. All year long. So, because I found out on my last, 5 months of 2020 was awesome. I mean, I grew a lot, right, Kahu?
Okay.
I grew a lot. I really grew a lot. And then January was super. But when they started February, then it started to get a little shaky for me. But then I got the message. I got an angel. Master Carol talked about our inner angel, and I got in touch with that inner angel. Well, Master Carol helped me. And he showed me how Goddess Light was so powerful that it can penetrate anything. But then we have to do the journey. So the journey of love is 5 or 50. And Aldine, I thank you for your message today, because I got it clear that the feelings that we process every day, the good and the bad, it does not come from the emotional body. Emotional body is love. This is what Master Kier told me. I remember. He said the feelings are described by the mental body. So that you brought that home to me today. So thank you for that. So the emotional body is pure love. And the brain takes it, and whatever experience we have throughout the day, and then even bad experience from the very past. I got a funny one for you. When I first married Kahu,
50 years ago.
50-something years ago, he criticized how I did his eggs in the morning. He said, that's not how my mom did it. You got to do it this way. So you don't break the yolk, okay? Turn it around, but don't break the yolk. I used to be so nervous for a long, long time, until recently where he said, hey, you want your... But if you want that kind of eggs, you do it.
50 years later?
So many years later, I tell you. See, that's the kind of You know, the things the feelings that come from those good, I mean, go back there and you will find those feelings that you never thought that it was attached to something way back 50 years ago. Amazing. And in a snap, when I said, you do it,
I get scrambled eggs.
so but
really
now,
good.
now I try now to this day when I flip the eggs, I try, but it never happened. Maybe one egg, I do it good, the other egg, it'll be cracking and I start to smash it. So that's why. So I tell you, Master Carroll told me that I have 4 lifetimes with him. Oh no, this is the 4th. This time I have to do it right. Learn all the lessons. So you know, in conclusion to my talk, the whole year is about love. When you know things are not going right for you, it's about you not putting enough love into it. You're not aging your soul enough at a higher level of frequency. So this year, I know, because I'm living it. There is a miracle that's happening for you every single day, no matter how tiny it is. But those little miracles, when you start to pay attention every day, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And you know, the wowness of a miracle never stops, even while you're in the earth plane. Good news. Good news. So thank you, Kahu, for being my partner this lifetime. I'm learning so much from you.
Yes.
As you are learning from your partners, right? Your partners in life, you chose them, so learn them quickly. Thank you.
Makes my talk a little shorter. You know, this morning, I wanted to talk about something that Aldine was talking about. And I did this last night. And I got this morning and looked at it again. And, you know, I was concerned about this photon energy. You go to this, I go to TED Talks, and go to TED Talks and boom, 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 boom. I finally got 5, 6 deep, and I plugged it, and he said, "What's photon energy?" I said, "Good question." He says, "It's a photon energy from the stars, the moon, the world." Really? Come on. But it really is. And you know, this photon energy, if you get into your body, if you can figure to reach out and grab it and put it in your body, your heart, you'll never have a heart attack. You'll never have a heart attack. You'll never have a kidney problem. You'll never have no problems at all. Because you learn it, like I was talking, I was standing back there when she was talking, and she said about, and I was talking about the brain right about here, right about there, on the right side, is the speech pattern. Now you all know, I'm sure a little bit with the speech. Not bad, no, not good. I can't get behind it, but I'm getting behind it right now because the photon energy and this little spot in my brain, maybe this big, I don't know, but the consciousness of that spot is powerful. So what I'm telling you, I repeat what she said. She said, I don't have to talk. Okay? Great job. Thank you. God bless. Now, we'll do healings, right? We're going to do healings, and we've got 2 people already chosen for us here on this charity. Now, what I want you to do is come in the same way. All these people, they don't leave the chair. They will not leave their chair. I will get around them, and I'll put my mask back on. They'll have masks, and Joanne's gonna come up, and she could play the Ipu. Thank you. Oops. Now, I'm gonna put my mask on. And call Paul and Philip to the stage, to our area here. Come on up, watch your chair, it's going around. I'm going to talk to the people and hear what they want to talk about. And I will take that in my mind, and I give it back to you, all of you, you get it back in a different form, okay? Okay. I'm going to concentrate on it. Now, reach out from your body, let go of your body, come that camera, come down that camera, go to your computer. Anyway, get over here really close. Now, don't rush. If you're coming from New York, go across the United States, look at get to California and say, oh God, beautiful. And then go up there and come down, come into the church and take part in this healing. Okay? Philip wanted to check why he's got this kidney problem. Not really, it doesn't have a kidney problem. That was my words. But know this much. I've known this man for 30 years, something like that. I watched him married and all other things. But I know this much. He wants to heal. He wants to heal. Don't matter what he says. It doesn't matter what he says. Because he wants to heal. And I know that because I talked to my friend. I talked to Pastor Carol after a chat he had with him. And I asked him, do I really want to do this? He said, yes, you are. And I'm like, okay. And I'm going to do this journey in my full force. And I can't tell you. I always ask people, do you really want to heal? Do you really want to heal? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you really want to heal? Yes. Okay, that's good. I got to get that yes out of them. Because if don't give it yes, you get the power into it, you can't get into it yourself. If you can't get into yourself, you'll bounce around and you'll never heal anybody. And you want to heal anybody that you can heal. Mom, dad, kids, you get a little baby, you can heal them. Don't run to the doctor every time, but don't go away from the doctor. But try to heal him by putting your hands on him. Put your hand on like your heart, and put the little baby and put him, and then put your hand on her heart, and feel the energy come down your throat, in your throat, down your arm, into your hand, He goes, "Ooh, wow. Try it, please." Okay. Joanne, you got it. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. I could feel it all through my body. I gave it to him as much as I could, and he got as much. He got as much as he wanted to get. You know, he wanted to get more. Maybe he got more. I don't know. I know this much. I felt good about this healing, and do not normally tell people about that, but I did. Okay. Now, my brother Paul, he said he's got a physical problem. Oh, physical problem? What's the physical problem? What's the physical problem? What is it? Is it mental, emotional, spiritual? Where? He said the back left muscles are very tired, are very painful. And I know this much. He works too hard. He works too hard. Sorry. You know this. If you know this man at all, you said, "Oh, if I can find somebody to do it, I'll do it. Okay. He does. And now we're going to give it back to him. All of us. We're going to get back to his back and go to his head and go to his heart or stomach or any one of the 5 chakras. Any place that you can do. Check the brain. Check the brain. Okay. Come in, come on, come on, come on. All you guys, come in here. Come on in. I'm going to ask Pat a quick question. You may not know, but I'll tell you, maybe. Did you fall? Did you fall? Did you fall in the back?
No.
Just hit it?
Walking on the floor
Oh, okay.
and the knees.
Oh, okay. All right. Good job. All right. I think I got. It'll take another couple hours or maybe day. I think it got pretty well. Thank you, Patty. Philip. Oops. I got a big choice. I got a big chunk of it. Now, I know you're a healer yourself. You know, you're training healers. I know you're doing a great job, and I want you to keep going. And please, what I told you about the brain, right over here, don't worry about it. You got perfect speech, but not communing with the other side. Like the month of February, it's not commuting to the other side. Now, get it to connect, and get connect. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Try. I'm going to give you this water. I blessed it this morning. I'm going to put it on your third eye. And you don't have to react. Just let it go inside your eye and let it be. Wow.
Good job. You did
Good
it
job.
with heat. Took a deep breath.
I'm going to do the same thing for you, Paul. I love you more than you can imagine. But we'll put this water 2 times. All right? 1 time 2 times. God bless. Thank you, gentlemen. And thank you. Great job. Oh, she much more. You going something?
Thank you. Thank you.
You got anything going on? You have anything going on?
Got anything?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
No.
Speaking?
Yeah, with my mom.
Oh, okay. Talk to me later. Okay? Thank you. Yes?
My turn.
My turn. My turn? Okay. Is that a set schedule?
Okay, I have two testimonials. Okay, while I'm waiting for the chat room meeting, I want to read
Okay. Go ahead.
2 testimonials. Are you still doing the drum? Yes. Okay. First, this is from Australia, and Susan Farrell. She's been with a part of us for a while, a long while, yeah? Like 10 years at least, right? Did we meet her in Australia?
Yeah, and she came on a 10.
Yes. And Hawaii, and she said, Happy New Year, everyone. I'm really enjoying listening to and participating in the Healing Sunday program. I really appreciate this program. Can you please put this list below of my family and friends into the healing bowl in the church? It has a 5, as it is in a 5 love year. I would like love healing on the hearts of all. See what that Master Carol says? If you just concentrate on yourself and then don't shout from the rooftop on what you're doing. And so I used to think when Master Carol, I heard that from Master Carol, he said, don't shout from the rooftop, just be, and people will notice. So here it is, we have Susan Farrell, who is extending this heart energy to her family. Susan, Jennifer, John, Chris, Jared, Jennifer, Karen, Marcella, Tim, Danny. Wow, she has a big family. But the spirit of the bowl, the spirit of the healing bowl is huge, humongous. So we have you all in there, and thank you for your testimonial. Then we have another one who 2 years ago, right? Mark. His what's her name? Nadia. Another one from Australia. Wow, we got.
Great people.
Yeah, we should move to Australia.
Your idea. Okay, we'll all go to it.
Anyway, 2 years. What we got? Kahu and I got to know them. Is that she sent a request for healing, private healing for Mark, who had a cancer, right? So, huh? Supposedly stage 3, and he already bought a coffin for himself and all of that. So Kahu started healing him. But you know one thing about, how we always say that, You got to get permission from the person before we can do healing on you. Well, this one's different. The mother insisted, Nanya. And so Mark said to her, this is my understanding, oh, go ahead, but I don't believe, okay? Go ahead, but I don't believe. So Kahu started the healing on it. And that's when I really learned, because I travel with Kahu when he does long distance healing. And I see how his healing energies interact with the cells in the body. Because the cells in your body it's just love. It's originated from love. And so it's like when he went to Mark and he started to heal, he started to give love. Healers, that's how we do, is give love to the cells in the body, and that cell will regenerate because it remembers. Remember I said about cellular memory? It remembers its origin. Its origin is love. So that's how long distance healing works. Any kind of healing work. So the more, as a healer, the more you know, the more you raise your vibration of love, the powerful your healing will be, you know. So this Mark, his cells, even though Mark was just separated from the whole process, the cells remember love. And that's what we do.
Lay down every night, lay down. Go ahead. Thank you.
And to this day, he so-called, the doctor said he was cancer-free.
Yeah, it's about 3-4 years now.
So, miracle? It is a miracle. But that's what love can do. You as a healer. And when you, and healers must also heal. 4 years ago, Kahu brought the 5-breath self-healing meditation. And I'm saying to myself, why? What is it going to do with the signature cell healing? When we heal it, then I know, then the COVID started to appear, and then I knew. Then we couldn't touch each other, right? So the next best thing is to heal the self through the 5-breath self-healing meditation. And through that, I learned so much about myself, so much more about healing. So, yeah, amen, right? And then another testimonial is, that's number 2. But we have two healing Kathy Williams, she had submitted, healing requests a while back now, right? 2 weeks ago. But I've seen her in the healing, a list of Healies. So every night we would go there. We'd go to her and work with her higher self. And I see these bubbles of light go to them. And she said, that was on the 31st, I've been in the hospital since Friday. And she had 2 transfusions, one white blood cell, her white blood cell is bad, and she's under observation because it doesn't appear to be nothing improving. So she's having a new chemo, and maybe she's home now. She has signs of early cancerous tumor in her lower backbone, very small, but she says she's doing the 5-breath daily, white light, and she's exhausted. So we have you in the bowl. So for Kathy, come to the bowl at your time at 11:30.
Let me explain the bowl. The bowl's right there every night, right there. Exactly where Paul can eat a shot. We keep it lit, and when I come in here, I get through these people. Push. I swear to God, I push the people out because I've got to get my fingers in the bowl. And I go in it, and every time you call Gail Jan, and tell him you got a problem, what's he do? He writes it on a paper and puts it in a bowl. She prays. She doesn't do. She prays, and you know when she prays, she's a powerful healer, and you'll know when you've been healed. Now, what I ask you to do, if you're going to submit a prayer to Gail, just call it InfoSpeak or anything. You know, you get a prayer into us, and we'll get it in here and start right now. It's powerful, powerful. Okay? All right.
So we have
What?
three healing requests. 2 from the chat room.
Thank you.
We have time.
Yeah. Yeah, you got really short.
We have Reverend Sean, I think he's from New York. Mother, Valerie, fell and hurt her back.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That sounds familiar.
And then from Trinity, our goddess friend from Maui, lower left back lumbar bulging disc. That's
Lumbar.
painful. It's painful, painful. Yeah, what do you think that is all about the back?
What? What?
Support.
Support, yeah.
Hey, that means you gotta get rid of the stuff you got on your back, you know? I know, I know that. So relieve some of that pain, and it's time. I know mothers worry about their children and all of that, but, yeah, just breathe. Okay, Trinity, how are we doing this?
We put it in a bowl, put them both in a bowl, and we'll pray along with everybody, and you'll play. Okay?
You guys focus while we focus on the
And
bowl.
what's your name?
Reverend Sean's mother is
and,
Valerie.
and okay. And you got everything? Trinity. All right. Now, take deep breath. Take deep breath.
Can you bring this here?
Reverend Sean, your mom's a good person. She's hurt herself. I want you to tell one thing. I want you to tell her one thing, and not from me, from you maybe. Maybe you don't, but tell her one time. She's got to take it easy on herself. And when she does, she will not fall down. She'll take time and she'll step, but he doesn't need to fall. She doesn't need to fall. She does not need to fall, okay? Okay.
So Sean will take the, Aldine has your mom, and we send our energy to you. Aldine will send it to your mom, and we'll send that energy to your heart, and you in turn send it to your mom's heart, okay? And Trinity, Corinna has you, the purple goddess here, and she will focus on the back, right? And everybody will send the energy to your heart as well, Trinity. And Kathy Williams, we got you. Another tune that you can play for these people?
A special one. This is for you. Feel all the beats.
Great. Great.
And share it for you?
Great.
Um,
Yeah.
Trinity, please.
Oh, yeah. Come over here so you can talk to them.
Trinity, please. Take time for yourself to expand your love and release anything you feel that is burdening you in third dimensional terms. Be expansive in your love and take care of yourself, because the galactic healers are with you and they're helping you, and we're all praying for you, Trinity. We love you.
Thank you. Aldine?
Reverend Sean, please teach your mother how to do the 5-breath self-healing meditation. What I saw was angels came during the healing and they cradled her right under her back, and they sent all this wonderful energy in her back to help reduce the inflammation and to move her towards healing light. But she also needs to engage that, and since you know how to do the 5-breath self-healing meditation, show your mom, Valerie, how to do it. And then whenever she has downtime, she can focus on her back and send 5 breaths to her back in order to help the healing process. Thank you.
Can I have can I do one thing in honor of Valentine's Day? Okay. Okay, listen now. Everybody close your eyes. That one person that you usually celebrate Valentine's Day with, that you give flowers or candy or whatever, bring that person in front of you. And yeah, Kahu came in front of me. Okay, now breathe and breathe this love, this unconditional love, and take it into their heart, okay? And it's like psychic surgery. Take the energy of that coming out of your hand and just hold their physical heart in your hand. Hold their physical heart and feel the thump, feel the rhythm. And you tell this heart that I cherish you so much. And I love you unconditionally. And I know you are here for me as well as I am here for you. Now listen. Listen. Just listen to what their message is for you. Nice, huh?
Okay.
So, I do this with Kahu every night. I tell him his heart. While he's sleeping, I tell him, I cherish you so much. And he does a lot of nice things for me in the physical realm. For real. That's the magic of it all. So that's what you can do with your loved ones who came to support you in this lifetime. So they have so much secret stuff they can reveal to you. Sometimes the heart says, don't tell. It's just for you to know, and that's okay too. That's the magic of our journey.
Amen.
Amen.
Now, this magic here, ask money. I ask money. And I don't ask for a lot. Like this one lady in New York, she gives me, every week, every time we do church, she gives me $2. And I know she's not struggling, but she gives from her heart, and I love it. So please, 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 please donate to the church. Let us keep going as long as we can keep going, okay? And you folks, thank you for your gifts.
Thank you to our drummer here. He is
Drummer.
ancient song, what do you call that? Song singer from
Yes, yes, yes.
ancient Lemuria. But she does it through her, she sings through the drum, Ipo. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Mahalo.
Reverend Sean said, Patty, I wasn't looking forward to crying today.
Oh,
What she did?
he wasn't looking forward to. Oh, that Valentine exercise? Oh, awesome. This is white satin, holding your consciousness that everything can be healed and you can be healed. So come visit this bowl every night. And then be afraid when you have when you come here, you feel a tap on your shoulders, that's just Tahoe.
Okay, we're out of time. Thank you. And Aldine, you come up and, okay. Okay.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to bless this space, bless yourself, this space that you reside in, and in your home, bless your space in your home. E o mai kia mai po mai na na ya mai ka leo ka ko mai luna ala mai kahiki a kahiki mai kahiki na ke komana mai ko kai mai lo ko avaho kia ia malama ia e pale aku ina ho pilikia nei ko ka kono ona. Everybody together. Amama wanoa.
The prayer is freed.
Our
God bless.
prayer is free.
God bless. See you next couple weeks. You'll know, you get your notice and we'll come back and see us. Okay? Thank you very much for coming. Bye.
Done.
Choo.